Texas A&M had a massive visit weekend in College Station. Things wrapped up Sunday morning, and you caught up with a ton of these big names. But there's two that we got to talk about. The two top prospects in the 2026 class were there. Emmanuel Ihenacho and Jackson Cantwell, both in College Station over the weekend. Steve, how'd they like it?
Well, when you list 5 programs on a short list of who has a chance to finish with On3's number 1 ranked recruiting class in 2026, Texas A&M would be on there with what they already have in the fold and all the names that have Texas A&M on their short list heading into the new year. Texas A&M is going to have a couple big recruiting weekends, including the one that they just had this past weekend. And it starts with the number 1 and number 2 ranked players in the country, 5-star offensive tackles Jackson Cantwell and Manny George, who came in from Germantown Prep in Maryland. But Jackson Cantwell, it was a return visit to campus for him. Stayed into Sunday morning. He said his experience was good, had a great time throughout. The coaches, facilities, general style of football they're playing, they were the things he learned about and were positive takeaways. I think that when you look at Cantwell's recruitment, Missouri is one of the front runners. Georgia is one of the front runners. Oregon is a school that I think is a dark horse there. He's looking to start lining up official visits. Alabama is in there. Miami is in there. Michigan, Ohio State. But Texas A&M looks like they're giving him a lot to think about regarding a potential official visit down the road. And then this was Manny's first visit in College Station. You know, he pointed towards the dominance of football that you see in the SEC and the Big Ten, had some great conversations with Mike Elko. Coach Cushing likes the way they develop offensive linemen, pointed towards A&M having 3 offensive line coaches on their staff, led by Coach Cushing, obviously, but getting all those coaching points. That was attractive to him. So Texas A&M putting themselves in position to get him back to campus down the road as they try and make a move on Oregon, who leads. Georgia's a front runner. He's looking to visit Georgia or Florida this weekend. Auburn's locked in for next weekend, and Oklahoma looks like it could get a visit the weekend of February 1st, but Texas A&M giving Manny a lot to think about this weekend as well.
All right, Steve, they weren't the only ones on campus over the weekend. What other important names were in College Station?
Well, offensive lineman Nicholas Robertson is a guy that they covet heavily in state. They're battling Texas for him. Same for 4-star athlete Jermaine Bishop Jr., who talked about just getting behind the scenes with Texas A&M, talking NIL, learning more about the program. He said, "I guarantee I'll be back." It was a great visit, guaranteed to be back with the 12th man. Chase Callicut's a 4-star safety that loved his visit. Tank King, 4-star linebacker. Texas A&M, Notre Dame look like they're at the forefront of that recruitment. Dorian Barney was not able to make it this weekend, Josh, top 100 defensive back from the Peach State, but Texas A&M remains the leader in that recruitment.